Eliminate FOMO from your playbook. Eliminate FOMO from your setup list. Do not let FOMO be an indicator. Do not let FOMO be your edge. Don't let it be your confirmation. Get rid of it. Meditate on it. Think about it. Talk about it with traders. Think about it. Ruminate on it all day. Okay? No trading based off FOMO. And you know why? There will always be another setup for you. There'll always be another day. The market will always be here for you. The question is, are you going to be here for the market? And FOMO will tell you that you might not be if you trade off of FOMO. Hey traders, this is William, and I was so close to having an amazing red day. Yeah, you heard me say it, an amazing red day. I had 2 losers on smart trades I was happy with. My first trade was a 1R loser. My second trade was a really smart re-entry, and I held that for a 3R, and I was 7 cents away from my limit getting filled for a 4R, and it just dumped right after that. And I got that trade stopped out at break even, which would have been a 1R loser, but I got out at break even after that. So 2 losers, only down 1R. I was very, very happy with myself, especially because I had a 12R week last week, so I was very, very happy coming into this week. And then I asked some members in our chat room if I should make a red day recap, and they said yeah. I asked another trader I'm talking with now every day. They said yeah, so I jumped on to do the recap, and then I traded again because the setup was so perfect. And I was like, F it, this is a good setup. I'm just going to trade it and stick to my rules. So let me get into now. I have an explosion of FOMO beyond anything I felt in a very long time. And let me tell you why, okay? First, let me share with you the first 2 trades. Okay, we had Apple. Apple was gapping up, independent of SPY, and it had a nice breakout of consolidation right here. And I noted that in the chat room. And some people got it long here. And some people were trying to get it long on the VWAP bounce, which is what I was trying to do. So my first trade, okay, long on the daily. It was clearly in a 60-minute uptrend. Okay, the 15-minute chart, look at this 15-minute chart for the pre-market. Broke out above the pre-market high, so I was liking that. Same thing with the 5-minute. I had a 5-minute bull flag. Let me share it. Let me zoom in for you so you can see what I was looking at. 5-minute bull flag. Enter here on the pullback to VWAP. Awesome. Put my stop right at the bottom. Awesome. Okay, I did that perfectly. So look at this volume. Strong volume. Lower volume on the pullback. Loving it, especially on the daily and the uptrend on all the charts. So I'm using all the charts. And then I'm getting my entries on a smaller time frame. Okay? And then I put my stop. I didn't put my stop at the break. I put my stop at the VWAP. Okay, so I get enter here for the bounce off VWAP. It goes back and retests VWAP. You can see on the 1 and 2 it retests VWAP. Okay, so I get stopped out. No problem. I've seen this work a million times. I'm very happy with this trade. Okay, so then let me zoom in even closer. I see that after I got stopped out, it instantly came back up. And so I re-entered long. For now, I had everything that was going for me before, but now I actually have an A, B, C like before, and D after it held C twice now, and then it was making a new 1-minute high. Okay, so now I re-entered, put my stop at VWAP again, so put my stop right about there, and then I held. And you know I'm trying to hold for bigger moves now and not worry about getting I'm not wanting to partial at small winners. I'm trying to hold for a 3-to-1, 4-to-1. So you can see here, let's look on the 5. Okay, let's zoom, let's make this chart bigger so you can see here. Okay, enter right here, the re-entry, put my stop again right about there, and I'm holding for a 4-to-1. 1, 2, 3, and then my 4-to-1 was at 222.4, whoops, 222.47, and I missed it by 7 cents, basically. No, it's 222.44, and I missed it by 7 cents. Okay, And when I look back on this trade, I can be happy with it because even though I missed it, I followed my rules. I didn't partial out on the way up, which is what I want to do. I stopped out at break even, which would have been a 1R loser for sure if I hadn't, and I was feeling good about myself. Again, I was talking with some people in the chat and another trader, and I said, I'm calling it a day. I'll do a red day recap so you guys can see what it looks like to follow your rules. Have a good day, even when you're down. If you keep your losers small and your winners big, which is exactly what I was trying to do here, that's how you're going to be successful over time. That's how I'm going to be successful over time. So then I jumped on to do the recap. And it was right about here, and I was like, oh, are you kidding me? Look at this. Okay. Let me show you exactly what I was seeing. I was seeing it broke lower, but then it had this inside candle on the 15. Okay, it was above VWAP here. Let me go to the 1 and the 2 for you. So I'm on the 1 and the 2. You see it was above the 50 moving average, and the 9 and 20 cross was happening. It was a new 2-minute high, and it had this volume right here, which was increasing from this one after it was above VWAP. I had the new 5-minute high going for me without a new 5-minute low. Again, I had my harmonious chart once again, and I still had all the other things, the 60-minute chart, the daily chart, and an uptrend. So I got in long for one final trade, which I shouldn't have done, but still, this was a very smart trade, but I told myself I wouldn't trade. So I'm not super happy with that, but at least it was a very good setup. Now this is what FOMO looks like. I put my hard stop in the market, and no, if I would have had a manual stop and got stopped out at this moment, it would have been the same, but nonetheless, look at this. Enter here, put my stop there. Enter here, put my stop there. Enter here, put my stop there. I basically get stopped out, and it only goes 3 cents lower. And you know, I was kicking myself in the butt because, I didn't follow my rule. Oh, now this is another 1-hour loser. I'm down 2 Rs now. But then the FOMO kicked in. Let's just look at the 5-minute chart. After it nicked me out, and this was a SPY dump. It tracked the SPY and it dumped. Let me show you. That's that candle right there. It was a SPY tracker. Let's look at the 5-minute. Look at what happens next. And you know why now? Let's zoom this bigger again. You know why this is very, very upsetting? Because now I know. Sometimes when we look back at charts, you'd be like, oh, if I would have held, I could have had a big winner. But guess what, traders? I am holding now. See? 3-1. I did hold to my 4-1, and I got stopped out at break even. So now I have proof that I do have the capability to hold, so I love it. And look what happens. Look at this. Yeah, I would have hit my goal. I would have been all out, and I would have been very, very happy because I made a smart trade. Even though, again, I shouldn't have traded, I would have made another smart trade. Look at that. Stop out basically 3 cents, and then you get the gigantic move. So yeah, there's a lot of lessons. I can trade better. I can understand, you know, it was tracking SPY at this moment, and there's a lot of other things, but this is FOMO. I had insane FOMO from this. FOMO is an account killer. It is a confidence killer. As a newbie, I would so easily make extremely stupid decisions after this because I would say, like, hey, look at this. I know how to read the chart. It moved up. All I need to do is make another trade. Or, oh, I could revenge trade. I could jump back into Apple and then get chopped up on the 1 and the 2. Or I could pick some other stock that I think is about to make the same move as this one, but I wouldn't have been reading the daily and the 60 and the 15. There are so many things that FOMO creates. And I want to tell you, traders, eliminate FOMO from your playbook. Eliminate FOMO from your setup list. Do not let FOMO be an indicator. Do not let FOMO be your edge. Don't let it be your confirmation. Get rid of it. Meditate on it. Think about it. Talk about it with traders. Think about it. Ruminate on it all day. Okay? No trading based off FOMO. And you know why? There will always be another setup for you. There'll always be another day. The market will always be here for you. The question is, are you going to be here for the market? And FOMO will tell you that you might not be if you trade off of FOMO. No FOMO the rest of the week for me. No FOMO the rest of the week for you.